One of the biggest issues people all over struggle with is dealing with the correlation of what and how much we eat and its effect on our body, especially among the younger generations. Now, just how healthy are children here in America? America ranks 33rd for being healthy. Though we are not at the top of the charts, we sure lead the pack in being one of the countries with the highest obesity rates. We live in a world where childhood obesity is currently an epidemic. With that being said, it makes you wonder, what are the reasons behind this crisis, and what is it that we're doing wrong? The percentage of children aged 6 to 11 in the United States who were obese increased from 7% in 1980 to nearly 18% in 2012. Similarly, the percentage of adolescents aged 12 to 19 who were obese increased from 5% to nearly 21% over the same period. That's about a 30% increase in just a little over 3 decades. As a child grows, it's perfectly normal for them to gain weight given that their body is changing. However, when there is rapid weight gain, that's when it may start to become a problem. Excessive fat can ultimately be split into 2 categories. One can either be overweight or obese. The definition behind each one is different. Overweight is defined as having excess body weight for a particular height from fat, muscle, bone, water, or a combination of all these. Obesity, however, is defined as having excess body fat. Being overweight can essentially cause you to become obese. 1 in every 3 children is overweight. 1 in every 6 children is obese. Overall, that's a total of 31.8 of children here in the States that are either obese or overweight. Overweight and obesity are the results of a caloric imbalance, meaning too few calories expended for the amount of calories consumed. Various genetic, behavioral, and environmental factors can have a tremendous influence as well. Every aspect of the environment in which children are conceived, born, and raised can contribute to the risk of becoming overweight or obese. To start off, food preferences established early on in life serve as a guide for children. For example, feeding infants energy-dense, high-fat, high-sugar, and high-salt food is a key contributor. Social economics is a huge key factor as well. Lack of information about nutrition and poor availability and affordability of healthy foods contribute to the problem. The dietary and physical activity behaviors of children and adolescents are influenced by many sectors of society, including families, communities, schools, childcare settings, medical providers, the list goes on. To name a few specifics, schools and the food and beverage industry and media target aggressive marketing such as vending machines. Nowadays, we spend majority of our time at school, work, or home, which mostly consists of sitting in front of a computer or a phone. Being overweight or obese in general further reduces children's opportunity to participate in physical activities. This then becomes a constant cycle, where the child becomes even less physical active, making them more likely to become overweight over time. Childhood obesity has both immediate and long-term effects on health and well-being. For example, some have risk factors of cardiovascular disease, such as high cholesterol or high blood pressure. Right now, childhood obesity is the leading cause in diabetes. Children and adolescents who are obese are also at a greater risk for bone and joint problems, sleep apnea, and social and psychological problems such as poor self-esteem. Some long-term health effects are the association of an increased risk for many types of cancer. In order to prevent the increase of diabetes, schools play a particular critical role by establishing a safe and supportive environment with policies and practices that support healthy behaviors. We as individuals and as a nation can make a difference by bringing consciousness back to our meals, by encouraging and motivating our youth to adopt healthy habits, eat healthier foods, eat appropriate food portions, and stay active in order to live a long and happy and healthy life.